Hello and welcome back to KSP AD ASTRA. Today we are launching Neptune 1. Yeah, so we're launching Neptune 1 on a Phoenix Heavy. I don't know why. It's a Phoenix 2 Heavy. I don't know why I didn't include it. But anyway, it is launching out to Neidon. I think that's how you pronounce it. Doesn't really matter. But it is on its way there. And it will show us all of the crazy things that are there. But first, can you please hit like, subscribe, and maybe even hit that little notifications bell if you could. That would be eternally amazing. Yeah. Anyway, we are off. Yes, this is a Falcon Heavy style craft. It is pretty cool, but we don't recover the side boosters unlike the Falcon 9 does. But this does help us get pretty heavier payloads into orbit. There we go. It is on its way, and that is the craft up there at the very top with a big old telescope up on the front. And yeah, so the point of this mission is to go all the way out to Neptune, or like the Neptune analog with the Neptune craft, and take pictures, show us what it looks like. I personally have never seen any of the planets around Neidon. I literally have not seen it until we reach Neidon, because I've never sent a mission out there. But as you can see in the top right hand corner, our first stage is coming in while our second stage finishes up at its circularization burn, and there we go. It is on its way down and ready to help us refund a whole bunch of money, because that first stage is expensive and we did lose both of those side boosters, which are pretty much equally expensive. There we go. It's landed, and now we are off. So there is a bunch of experiments on board. These experiments range from tons and tons and tons and tons of things. But yep, there's our encounter with Neidon. It's not exactly correct, but in several hundred days of KSP, we will correct the exact position that it's in, which will be fine. There we go. We're getting about as close as I possibly can to it, and there's the next control node, which it will fire towards immediately. Yeah, the second stage of this craft, I believe, will be fully used, because we do need as much Delta V as we possibly can get for our craft to reach Neidon. So, that Falcon Heavy launch, though, that was pretty cool. That happened a couple days ago. No, it happened like a week ago now for me. And probably a week and a couple days for you guys, because I do believe I'm posting this on Thursday. I'm recording this Tuesday night. So yeah, it happened a week ago for me, and that was crazy. Maybe I released this on Wednesday. I don't know. But it happened a week ago for me, and it was a crazy launch. It was pretty out there. Yeah. Anyway, we have finally escaped the influence. We are moving fast enough to escape the influence of Kerbal, and we are almost all the way out, shooting way out to the edges of the solar system, or the kerbolar system. Sorry, kerbolar system. Just flying on out there. Look at it. Look at us. We still burn, going so far. There we go. Now I am creating the maneuver node that will get us all the way into the Neptune Analog's sphere of influence, which will just be amazing. I can't believe we will see it in quite a long time. But anyway, we have Astra, I think it's 17, with several Kerbals on board. They are on their way to Metzley Station. So Metzley Station is our station around the Mun. It's in a polar orbit around the Mun, and on board are some Kerbals, and it recently had a strange Kraken attack where it basically lost a bunch of parts, so we need to start rebuilding it a little bit, because that was quite unfortunate. I have actually introduced a mission log for these Kerbals to kind of keep track of what they've done and where I personally rank these Kerbals. So the Kerbals on board, who are, I can actually pull it up real quick. Their names are Billy Smith and Edith Petite, and they are two of the Kerbals that currently have a good standing, or they're in second standing, which that means there's still the rank of crewman, which is I've given them ranks. I don't know where I've saved the list of the ranks, but they're still the first rank crewman, and they will rank up over time after more and more successful missions. I've turned this into a spreadsheet game. Of course I have. I have also kept a log of all of the mission names, and I have also kept a list of all of the crafts that we fly around the solar system, or the kerbolar system and stuff like that, and all of their uses. So yeah, I thought that'd be pretty cool to keep track of it. Maybe every couple of episodes I'll give a little bit of an update. Maybe I'll do it in my every 10 episodes video, because did I do it for 10 or did I do it for 20? I think I did it for 20. I think it did it for the first 20. So in the second 20, I'll show the doc again, so that it will all make much more sense. Anyway, the Kerbals have now made their way all the way to Metzley Station. You can see a bunch of the debris in the background from the station. It's almost created a tiny little debris ring around the planet. Not really, but there is debris debris around the Mun, the little moon, that is really starting to bother me, and I may just delete those. Delete those in the near future. So yeah, this is a little mission. We have to get these Kerbals back. Well, we have to start really manning these stations much better, because I really dropped the ball. I really dropped the ball over the last probably about 5 episodes, and I really need to, quote unquote, pick the ball back up. And that actually reminds me, we are currently at 1.19k subscribers, and I'm trying to get to 2k by the end of the summer. So if you have made it this far, why not subscribe? You are clearly enjoying the video. Just saying. And if you're already subscribed, leave a comment. Update me on, I don't know, how you like the series, any suggestions or anything like that. That was always very much appreciated. Anyway, we have Billy and Edith. They're closing in on the station, getting far closer than we were, and there are currently 3 Kerbals on board. Now, the second half of this video was supposed to be that, but I ran out of space on my computer when I was doing this, and it wasn't really space on the computer, it was space on the specific hard drive I was recording to. And yeah, so I don't have the second half of that, but I had to eject all of the Kerbals, and then only 2 of them survived, which is unfortunate. And this was so long ago, I actually didn't have the Google Sheet yet. So like, I don't even know who they were. I don't remember, but I mean, I could probably update it real quick with what we see right here. Anyway, they are coming in to dock. And they are going to dock to one of the fuel tanks. Now these fuel tanks will see some more use in the near future because, well, we gotta send more Kerbals up here, and, you know, why not also send some things to also very much improve the station. Also, we're like building a new craft very soon to send Kerbals back out to Duna for, I think it's Ares 2. Yeah, so Ares 2 will be sent out to Duna in roughly 200-ish Kerbal days. And we need to build our craft for that. And that craft is currently in the process of being built. I just made the first section of the ship, and it's a pretty good ship. And I will, I'll update you guys more on that. But anyway, here is me moving the Kerbals around the station. I need to take off several of them. I need to move them to their own crafts, and I need to jettison that craft from the station. Yeah, so here I am, transferring them over. And I believe that is all I have for right there. I don't know why. There we go. They are undocked, and they are going to be on their way back home. And there we go. There's a good return trajectory that will get us basically the most efficient and one of the fastest ways back to the surface of Kerbin. These Kerbals have been up there for about a year, and I'm certain they want to go back home. Oh, there we go. There's our burn. We're gonna zip past all of this debris that is from the station, and we are on a return trajectory to the surface of Kerbin. Now, yeah, thank you guys for taking the time to view this video, and I will see you guys in the next one, which will be about a Sarnis mission. Just saying, that's pretty cool. All right, bye.